Welcome to the Monday Madness.
Right, cold nigga, ice around my heart could cause a frostbite. My top op say he gon' give me drop, you know it's on site. Hey, for sure, you ain't gon' drop your low, cause boy, you know he gon' pull up, hop out, spin, slide. Tell them motherfuckers where you at, we outside. Tell them motherfuckers where you at, cause we outside. Where you at, cause we outside. Niggas don't want smoke no more, should've went and got a fake. When I roll up, don't take this hit, make sure that shit lace. 96% if I shoot from the way, sometimes I think I'm John Wayne. If I'm dropping 50 maps, say that he catch the first 48. Stick that shit deep in the deep freeze, you know beef don't go outdated. Tell that brother slide if he able, my mama raising Cain and Canaan. The big picture ending R.I.P. Either way you frame it, killers relapse, wait and repass. We gon' pop out 4 occasions, who ain't outside hard to find. The telepromoter post to flight, pull up all black, no designer. GSR, my favorite fragrance. That little beef just appetizers, change the tire and change the tire. Tonight's step was guilt retired, and I don't think that he gon' make it. He gon' pull up, hop out, spin, slide. Tell them motherfuckers where you at, cause we outside. Tell them motherfuckers where you at, cause AKs and the methanines. I'm in the city with presidents telling my bitches walk hard on my beverages. And we gon' pull up quick, then drop some quicker. Now why would you play? You know where I stay, the west, I got them hitters. Don't stop, the switch from the Glock. You know them essays really got options with us, yeah. This for Chicanos playing corridos inside of the taco. Shout out my tío and flaco. Shout out the Goonies and Puro Mi Barrio. I'm on a mission and this is a mountain of money. Yeah, you trust me, doggy, these bitches a climb for the bread. It was a problem locating the body, but nope, they was not finding the head. I'm doing it here right on the tweaker bike, and Slugger was riding the pegs. Yeah, they no cook a problem, no one can stop them. I got the recipe. If you outside when I'm outside, then you be a memory. Tell it.
Yeah. It's your boy Philosophy King Denim.
Your boy Solo wins, baby, because I don't lose.
You already know we back with another episode. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest coming on today from straight up from California. It go by the name of AFTA. You know what I mean? Before we bring him out, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and slide into one of his music videos real quick. Let us know in the comments, bumper to dump it. How's your week starting out, my brother?
Oh, blessed, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know, God trying to bring me, devil trying to bring me down a little bit. I've been getting struck. Got a flat tire yesterday coming back from Phoenix, but we got it all settled.
Man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We going through them trials and tribulations, and we just come out victorious and staying strong. You feel me? Please give me give us a like and a comment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? It's cracking off. We started a summer hot, like this Arizona sun out here, you know what I'm saying, just beating down on your neck. But you know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and get into the artist today. You know what I'm saying? We got later on, we got Monet coming on and topping off with her topics for sure. We're going to go ahead and get into your boy AFTA. This is called How to Hustle. Let's go. We'll be back after this.
Nobody taught me how to hustle. They only showed me how to work. Pretend like they my friend, but they don't wanna see me win. They rather put me in the dirt. Nobody taught me how to hustle. Shit, I ain't even know my worth. Tryna get a deal while I'm dealing with these bills. Pay attention to my words. Come on. Where you from don't make you real. These niggas swear they hard. Living in the field, got you gassed up off a charge. I'm just trying to keep my record clean and focus on these bars. Take a trip to Venus, I be dancing with the stars. Everybody got tattoos, my body got scars. Feel the pain inside these words, I'm just bleeding from my heart. These people try to play me, why they think that I ain't smart. I was fishing for a marlin, messed around and caught a shark. Shorty pulling on my strings. Something like the weather, how she learned to play the harp, and she don't never miss her mark. Caught up in a brainstorm, we must have had a spark. Cause all I see is lightning while I'm walking in the dark. I might never make it home. I've got no one to lean on, but I don't need no team, cause I can do this on my own. By myself, cause I can't even get alone. I'm low-key dangerous, boy, you better watch your tone. Lost a couple hits when I slipped and broke my phone. Hit rock bottom, but I ain't even break no bones. They used to call me little man, now they see I'm grown with a different point of view, like I'm looking through a drone. One of a kind, I hope I die before they try to make my clone. Cause they ain't on my speed when I get inside my zone. Niggas try to stock me like some rims without the chrome. That only made me bolder, now it's got me rolling stones in the fast lane. Still couldn't keep up with the Jones. Born to be a legend, time to let that shit be known. They love when this cat rapping over saxophones on the spot, calling shots. I'm the chief like Pat Mahomes. I can't even lie, I used to let the criticism bother me, but they don't pay my bills, and motherfucker, I know talk is cheap. Trying to chase this dream, and that's probably why I'm walking sleep, digging for the truth, but I don't think they ever got this deep. Nobody taught me how to hustle. They only showed me how to work. Pretend like they my friend, but they don't wanna see me win. They rather put me in the dirt. Nobody taught me how to hustle. Shit, I ain't even know my worth. Tryna get a deal while I'm dealing with these bills. Pay attention to my words.
Take it all back when niggas was selling crack. Me and John Wayne and Chris go tell them that. We in a smoker in on Nintendo was hella whack. I looked up to midnight, I'm inspired to pedal packs. My desires were Jordans and metal gats, but your hustle don't mean shit to the game if you never stack. Quarter pound of brick weed while rolling a 10 speed, hitting runouts out of Ross or Marshalls, we 10 deep. Even rode the bus 7 to push your luck, trying to get a couple bucks. This banging shit leave you stuck. Niggas hit you up cause you famous for throwing up. Signs that ain't theirs, it get dangerous when you tough. Listen up, I've been there, drama coming from thin air. Better throw on your swimwear, wear your vest or you sink here. Niggas don't think here, stand on corners and drink beer. Supposed to be on your P's and Q's, how do you think clear? I am not sincere, I ain't showing no love. Gotta stand on your price, if you ever sold drugs. Take a chance, roll the dice, if you wanna move up. Man, the streets ain't nothing nice, can't have no hole in your blood. Cause stand on your principles, you got goals to reach. If I should die before I blow, I pray the Lord I'm G. I'm thankful for the smokers who supported me. Most importantly, thank the Paisa for the quarter key. Shit is different, I used to sell crack. Now I'm sitting in the studio, treating it like a trap house. It's 50 for an hour just to record. About another 150 if you want the vocal cords. I'm cocaine, shit is trickling out my pores. Come to Time the Studios, bet you come back for more. I distribute it and get your shit in the stores. I got it, whatever you can afford. The boy.
Yeah, I'm digging that. 50 for an hour, 150 for the chords. Man. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and bring them out. It's Mr. After, man. How you doing, sir?
Yo, what's good, man? I'm doing great, bro. Appreciate y'all having me.
For sure. Off topper, man. First of all, let me go ahead and welcome you onto our platform. I appreciate you coming on today, this evening. First off top, tell us a little bit about that record we just played and a little bit about yourself.
So, man, that How to Hustle record is you know what I'm saying, a real struggle record. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, a lot of us artists out here grinding on the solo. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know, I didn't have the type of influence in my life that, you know what I'm saying, showed me the game, taught me how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning as I go. And, you know, as you're on a hustle, there's a lot of things that try to knock you off your grind. You know what I'm saying? And the different obstacles that you're going to cross while you're on that hustle. And matter of fact, shout out, rest in peace, my boy Mike Kane, you know what I'm saying, on the second verse. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy Mike Kane. Passed away, no longer with us, but you know what I'm saying, definitely had to rock for the bro one time.
Rest in peace.
For sure.
Yeah, me, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm based out of Central California. You know what I'm saying? I'm about an hour and a half from LA, Bakersfield, California. a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when you hear the name Bakersfield, it's usually not referred to in a positive light.
That's
But you know what
true.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact, but you know what I'm saying? Anybody that really come out here and visit, you know what I'm saying, and you tap in with people who know the city, you know what I'm saying, we could put you on, and you know what I'm saying, it's legit out here as well. It's some jankiness too, though. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what I'm saying, it's some legit business out here too.
Already. For
I got a
sure.
question. So we was talking about struggles, right? You talking about struggles, right? What's something that the fans would never guess about your day-to-day struggles at, like something that you go through on a day-to-day basis?
Man, trying to schedule, you know what I'm saying? Like just making time. You know, I'm a parent as well. You know what I'm saying? A single parent. So balancing, you know, parent life, work life, music life, constant struggle, man.
I heard
Yeah,
that. I heard that.
for sure. I know Solar Winds could definitely relate to that, man. He always got something going on. Me too as well. It's hard to juggle your dreams and then put in that work because you got to put in some hours, just like a pilot has to put in like 100,000 hours just to fly.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
facts,
you know what I'm saying.
facts.
My next question is, bro, like, who would you get your influence? Where you pull your influences from?
Man, to be honest, all over the place. I would start all the way back from like Earth, Wind, and Fire, Michael Jackson, uh, up to like let's say Tupac, Nate Dogg, back over to Method Man and Redman, Jadakiss, Common, Most Def. There's, to be honest, a ton of different artists. Mostly a lot of '90s hip hop.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. I feel that for sure. Solo, you got a question?
Uh, yeah, I got a question. Uh, so where you are in your career right now, have do you feel more isolated or connected with people?
So I'd say right now, isolated for sure. There was a time where I was very connected, you know, at a lot of shows, um, traveling a lot and going a lot of different places, all the way from Alaska to Washington. I've been out to Phoenix. Um, I was traveling a lot more. So I was connected at one point, you know what I'm saying? But at the current point in my career right now, I'd say I've scaled a lot of that back and more so try to focus on the marketing from where I'm at.
I completely understand that because like sometimes you gotta take a step back to like just refocus and like see where you at, because if you just always in it, you don't get to take a step back and actually see the progress or like what you're doing wrong or what I could do better or what I need to be doing. So I respect
Oh
that.
yeah, for sure. And the truth is life happens and you have no choice sometimes but to, you know what I'm saying, take a step back and, you know, reevaluate.
Yep, for sure.
No doubt, no doubt. I know we're gonna in a minute here. We're gonna jump off into one of your another track, but before we do that, how did you come up with the name? At first, I was like, "Am I saying it right?" But how'd you come up with the name?
So originally when I first started, you know, I was chilling with one of my partners. His family owned a liquor store. So we would go over there and he'd be working and we'd just be freestyling and stuff like that. And I was having trouble coming up with a name, and he was like, "Man, you should go by After Effects because it take a while to catch on to your punchline sometimes." And
Oh,
so originally, that's how I started out with After Effects. But I'm a battle rapper, and when I started battling, everybody just was attacking that after, to the point where even they were just calling me that even when they would see me. You know what I'm saying? There was really no need for the effects. I said, I'm gonna just cut it off and it's just after because that's what they call me already.
Already. That makes sense for sure. Might have to get a little something at the end, man. We want to give us some bars real quick for the one time.
Oh, we might.
Yeah.
I might could drop you a little acapella.
Already.
I
All right, man.
I seen some that you did in the like a little freestyle you did in the back of a car. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
kind of going in.
So that is a local platform called Bars on Wheels, and what they focus their show on is live freestyle. Now they also do live performance. If you just want to go on the van and perform your song, or you know what I'm saying, like what I did, it was a free verse, but mine was written for show. But their main focus is actual, like they go to LA a lot. I know they've been up in the Bay, but they travel in their van and they have people do live freestyles in the van.
Already, I feel that. That's what's up.
Yeah,
We're gonna go ahead and get into your next video. You want to go ahead and bring this next track out?
So this is my most recent single that I just released. It's called "Time of My Life" featuring Chuck and Valerie Reed.
Already, let's get it. After Time of My Life, let's go.
Get on these. All right. Hey, but before we get in there, don't go in there messing with this man.
All right.
He got a bad day. He don't know. We know he got fired.
He probably still got his work shirt on.
All right, come on, stop playing.
Hey, yo! Yo, where you at, my boy?
Yo, that nigga in there combing his beard.
Oh, classic, man.
Man, these niggas, man.
What
What
the
the fuck?
Come on, bro.
Why you avoiding us?
Come on, man.
I'm trying to get this bread, dog.
Didn't this nigga get fired?
Man, come on.
What you talking about?
Man, forget all that. Hey, tell me.
Man, look, I called you, bro. I told you we got some brand new Phillies that want to tippy toe to the Riddy can and slippy slide on a Wally dot.
Huh? Man, I don't know about all that bullshit he talking about, but it's a mansion party. We got invited, and it's some understanding it's gonna
It's
be
some what?
understanding.
That's what I said.
Well, let's run that plate in.
Let's get it. This is a mansion. You're ready, Tom. Let's go.
I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. We gon' party like we never did. Come on, baby, I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. Cause we've only got one life to live. Hey, yeah, hey, it's alright, it's okay. I've been working, now let's play. Think I finally found my way. I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. Have the time of my life, well, I still can.
When I wake up in the morning, still tired of monotony. It feels like out of the blue, I'm becoming an anomaly. Yeah, the way that I'm writing done made me a novelty. Keep me some options, I look for monogamy. Work on my posture, it's gonna get me through poverty, yeah. Somebody turn the music on, let's get live. What's the move, a nigga stepping outside. Got a little free time on my mind and I kinda need a drink, so I think I'm finna slide. Gotta take a Uber, I ain't hopping in a ride, cause I got a lot to lose, nigga, what's a little pride? Plus, can't you see?
I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. We gon' party like we never did. Come on, baby, I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. Cause we've only got one life to live. Hey, yeah, hey, it's alright, it's okay. I've been working, now let's play. Think I finally found my way. I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. Have the time of my life, well, I still can.
I be popping up going cuckoo, and my life like a movie on Hulu. OG still hanging with the new school. Gotta hit the town and I'ma get a little moose shoe. Looking for a boo, baby girl, what it do? Hop up in the ride, I'ma drive you to Lulu. Step a little different and I'm too smooth. Niggas probably couldn't walk a mile in my new shoes. Been around the way, I'ma have fun and keep it cool, cause I really wanna see another day, but they know I don't play. Way I be flipping this shit, you would think it was Cirque du Soleil. Road tripping, getting fly. Remember when life was plain, I was living but I didn't even try. So high, I was barely getting by. I was going through the struggle, you can see it in my eyes, but now I'm living how I wanna live, ain't nothing mid. And I'ma take my time until something gives. Make some money, buy a couple cribs. By any means, it is what it is. I'm wigging out on a London bridge. They say I'm a dog, but no, I just could never trust a bitch. Even if I want to, baby, even if I want you, I'm trying to get lit until I forget all this shit that I've gone through. Tonight I'm outside. If you ain't coming, that's on you.
I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. We gon' party like we never did. Come on, baby, I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. Cause we've only got one life to live. Hey, yeah, it's alright, it's okay. I've been working, now let's play. Think I finally found my way. I'm about to have the time of my life tonight. Have the time of my life, well, I still can.
I swear I earned a trophy and every story started from the alley to writing all of these allegories. Everywhere they speak about me, now my haters can't ignore me. Even when my vision's cloudy, when my brain is raging storming, I get all that bullshit out me. Thank you after for this session. Made me realize momentum and consistency on my weapons. Some try to catch a fade on this mic, too busy catching blessings. Always on that green like salad dressing, stacking cash and checks is Chuck.
Now let me get back to my life. Cause whether it's my plight, my fight, or my night, I'ma do it right, you feel me? And even if you change the topic or try to knock it, can't stop it, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. That was time of my life, man. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Oh man, it's a straight vibe record. You know what I'm saying? Something smooth. You know what I'm saying? Something to set the mood. Not necessarily turn up too much. You know what I'm saying? Get you a little drink early in the club, sip on it, and vibe out.
Already, yeah. I was feeling it, man, for sure. It was a whole vibe, no doubt.
Appreciate it, man.
Hard. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Most definitely.
Yeah, y'all be having shows out there in Cali?
All the time, man. All the time.
Go ahead.
We just had Wayne out here. We just had Wiz Khalifa out here. So we have a lot of shows on the regular out here.
I'm trying to get out there because y'all by LA, right?
About an hour and a half.
I'm trying to get out there like towards like the middle of July, towards the end. Y'all got something cracking?
I know for sure. I know I have one show July 12th. Somebody just hit me about another show July 19th, I believe, as well.
All right, bet. After the show, I'm gonna hit you up on the side. But yeah, we got another host in here. She go by the name of Monet. Go ahead and ask your question, Monet.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great.
That's great, and I love that. What keeps you going? What keeps you able to, hold it down for yourself when everybody else is going through it? What keeps you able to do what you do in order to motivate others?
I just keep going even when it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not somebody who's afraid to kind of let people know if I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just put my business out there like that. But at the same time, I'm not too prideful to where if I need, I need somebody, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to, just show my vulnerability. And, sometimes just showing that vulnerability will, influence others to follow suit and, not be afraid to show that same, emotion when they need it.
I like that. I like that you say that sometimes you got to show vulnerability, but you are right about that. We got to learn, some of us got to learn how to show that vulnerability in the right way.
Most definitely.
For sure, yeah. I dig that. I could dig it. I could dig it. Solo wins. You got a question for him?
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, what are your plans? What are your goals?
Well, for sure, I want to have at least 5 projects released. I want to stay independent. I had signed a quick deal with an independent label out here. quick one project deal that I'll be dropping that project in August. The next single from that project is dropping in July, and then the EP, it'll be an EP that's dropping in August called Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner.
All right. I got a follow-up question. I got a follow-up question for that. Talking about that, like, have you ever turned down a deal that seemed like good on paper but didn't seem right, like ethically?
Not so much. This was the first deal that I even kind of entertained, and you know, I don't want to, you know, say anything negative. I just know that I prefer to, after this experience, I prefer to go the independent route for sure.
Respect.
That's right, for sure, no doubt. I know we got another track of yours. We hitting that almost that 35-minute mark. We want to go ahead and run that next video. We'll finish off with our questions. This last one, you want to go ahead and announce it?
This record is called Stretch the Truth, featuring my boy Decades, producer from Sick With It Records, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Decades, man. Dope cat.
All right, let's check it out real quick. Let us know in the comments, bump it, dump it. If you peeking, get to speaking. 10 share, 10 groups. Let's go.
Girl, you know that I'm in love with you. Even though you give me trust issues. We could make the perfect team, keep working toward this dream. But if you ever lie again, then I'm done with you. Should've kept it moving when I caught you fibbing. Yeah. Tried to settle down, but now it's back to pimping. Guess I've been addicted to toxic women. Thought she was the one, but she don't love me like she love attention. Something new said she never been with a nice guy. Used to mingle with the stars in a night sky. Colorful language when you telling me them white lies. And you almost had me fooled, it was a nice try. Baby, just understand that these actions do come with consequences. Yeah. So much to lose for moving calm and senseless. I kept it real from start to finish. Was blind, but now I see it's clear your heart was hardly in it. Tell me, was it just the lust, or did you do it out of spite? Look, I know we took a break, but baby, that don't make it right. Nah, I see the guilt upon your face, why would you lie, please? I see the guilt upon your face, don't even try, leave.
Don't tell me that you love me, because I know you don't. And I really don't like that. You like to stretch the truth. You like to stretch the truth. You like to stretch the truth. You like to stretch the truth.
Got some questions I don't even bother asking. Why? Cause every time I do, girl, I swear you get to capping. I was being serious, you almost started laughing. Now I see you jumping ship, shit, you were trying to be the captain. I don't believe them lies that you make up. The way you always hold them back when we make love. I know the game and you've been acting like a player. I think it's time to open up like Will and Jada. Every time you about to lose me, you seduce me. Going through the type of stuff you only see in movies. Giving me the runaround, treat me like them other clowns. Born to be a king, feeling like I let my mother down. Messing with my mind, but you wonder why I trip. Claiming you don't lie, but the truth is you omit. I ain't even looking for it, I'm just waiting till you slip. Cause you will. Should've known not to trust you off the rip, but I know now.
Don't tell me that you love me, because I know you don't. And I really don't like that. You like to stretch the truth. You like to stretch the truth. I'm trying to make it. I ain't got time for nobody faking. I'm the realest nigga. That's the way it's greatness. Preach! Local mogul turned into a big boss. Dime piece on my lap sitting crisscross. Big boss told a baby girl ride for me. If it really came to it, would you die for me? I don't believe you love me, but you say that. Gotta be careful, don't let them know where you stay at. She told me she knew me from way back. That don't mean I'm finna let you know where I lay at. Recliner seat, she climb on top of me in Maybach. She give me top like a wave cap. Who calling? Your phone blowing up. Don't tell me that you love me, because I know you don't.
to stretch the truth.
Girl, you know that I'm in love with you. Even though you give me trust issues. We could make the perfect team, keep working toward this dream. But if you ever lie again, then I'm done with you.
Gone. Yeah, that was hard.
Yo, I definitely like the vibe, you know what I'm saying? The video, the drone, all that. It was dope, man. I like that. For sure, no doubt.
Appreciate it, man.
Talking about
No
them
doubt.
struggles.
Already.
Oh man, just that was a personal record, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with a lady friend who, you know what I mean, like to stretch the truth a little bit and manipulate it and make it real convenient for herself, you know what I mean?
Man, I can hear the pain in it.
Me
I
too.
feel it, bro.
Coming from a female, I can see that in my version. So I know what you mean by that.
Most definitely.
For sure. I'm real quick, I'm gonna give some shout outs in the comments real quick. What's up, Melissa Lynn? She said smooth. Candy Rose said good-ish. Angel D. Herrera said nice vibes. Anjanette Roberts said fire. It's a movie. Already, Angel D. Herrera, Florida in the building. Already, man, that was dope for sure. I agree with the chat. You know what I mean? But as far as I would say your trials and tribulations, what would be your biggest obstacle that you had to overcome during your music career?
You know, finances. To be honest, finances are the biggest obstacle. People ask me all the time, you know, why am I not further than the place where I'm at? And I say, you know, finances are, you know, a hurdle and a half. You know what I'm saying? And I'd say, you know, between juggling jobs, you know, I work multiple jobs, you know, losing jobs, you know, at one point I'll have a good amount of money coming in, funding my music career, and then boom, you know, something will happen, and then that same funding isn't there.
Trials and tribulations, man, for real.
That's for sure.
Yeah, Monet, you got the next question?
Yeah. Well, you know how people are. I love how you're so real in your music and you really do speak the truth. You try to let people know. And I like that's what we need more of that where you kind of let people know reality, but you also showing them that you know that love and how you feel. You know, I like that. And how do you feel about compared like how do you feel about the music today? Do you feel like they should kind of do what you do too and put more of like their life into it a little bit better?
You know, what I don't really care for about the music today is that it's not a broad range of topics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I try to talk about different things in life that people go through, you know, that different people can relate to. And a lot of today's music is just super street oriented. And, you know, the truth is not everybody's walking down the street shooting, you know what I'm saying, walking with a stick down the street. You know, not everybody's selling kilos, you know what I'm saying? So the truth is I'd like to see more relatable music come back.
I like that. We need that. We need to bring the old school back too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of even like oldies music. You know, I still listen to, you know, oldies, 70s music, everything like that, because it's all still good music. You know what I'm saying? The classics
So
live
great
on.
when it tells a story.
Oh yeah.
I got a question for you. It's a
What's
two-part
up, man?
question. It's a two-part question. So the first one is, do you think what you're doing is like bigger than music? It's like it's not about the music. It's like a message you're trying to portray, or like what is it?
For I'd say that I feel like I was put here to do this. I was given a gift, and the reason I keep going is because if I feel like there's more to accomplish, if I feel like there's still more that I need to do, then why would I stop?
Okay,
You know,
so now into the second part, you actually led it right into it. What legacy are you trying to leave beyond music?
you know, I want to leave a connection with people. You know, like it's kind of like you asked me earlier, do I feel connected or, you know, isolated? And by the time I'm done, I want people to have a connection with, you know, not just my music, but, you know, my legacy. Some people outside of music that I look up to, like Kobe Bryant. You know, the legacy. As of lately, there's been some wild talk, but for the longest time, the legacy of Kobe Bryant was, you know,
untouchable.
You go to China for the Olympics, they say you're going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be able to reach worldwide, not just locally here in California, not just the
For
United
real.
States. I want to touch, you know, the globe.
Yes, sir.
That's why we here in Arizona, but our name is Epic TV Media Worldwide, not Arizona.
Yes,
we worldwide.
That's right.
But yeah, man. We just had a few more questions. I would say, what kind of advice would you give to up and coming artists that's trying to be like yours? Say they see your interview today, and they're like, man, what, you know what I'm saying? How could I get down? What's the do's and don'ts and whatnot?
I'd say first things first is do your homework, do your research. Really look into what it takes and what's necessary to accomplish what you want to do. You know, when I first started making music, there was no really we didn't have a connection in Bakersfield to the industry like that. So we didn't know how to, you know, market. We didn't know how to brand. We didn't know how to do any of this stuff. We didn't even know what it was. So, you know, my biggest advice for, you know, artists that want to do it now is really research those, you know, those term marketing, branding, and you know, how to get funding. You know, my manager, I salute to her. She's been sending me different ways, you know, where you could get possible funding and things like that. Just do your homework and research the game before you just jump in and start releasing music.
I feel that for sure, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. And then Solo, you got any final questions for my guy?
Nah, bro. I just want to tell you, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, for real. We don't hear that enough, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm proud
Thank
of
you, man.
Keep going.
Thank you,
like,
man.
You almost there. You almost there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's
Yeah,
what I tell myself all the time. You almost there. Don't give up.
That's the mentality you gotta keep. You know what I'm saying? Got to.
Yes, sir.
Already. Anything else, Monet, that you want? Any final words?
So do you feel like you just said, do you feel like a person who is trying to go into the music industry, get out there and all that, do you feel like they should, when they write music or anything, do you feel like they should actually have experience in what they're talking about? How do you feel about how people talk about that when it comes to music? Should a person have experience in what they're talking about, or should they just be, you know?
I think it just depends on the. I just think it depends on the perspective they're speaking from. You know, because I might witness somebody go through something, and I might feel it so much. You know what I'm saying, that I could tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't tell it exactly how they would have told it, you know, I felt the pain, and I witnessed it happen, and that's an experience. You know what I'm saying? I guess secondhand experience. You know, or even just, you know, there's different. It all just depends on the topic. You know, when it comes to like the street stuff, you know. Yeah, if you're talking about doing some wild stuff, then yeah, you probably should have some experience behind what you're talking about. But if you're really approaching it in a philosophical type of way, and you're, you know, speaking some knowledge and you know, life experiences that people go through. You know, I wouldn't say you necessarily have to go through it to understand it.
All right, I like that.
For sure. Good answer, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and leave it off with can the audience get a hold of you or check out your music and what's going on next for you? Let them know where all your social medias and all that good stuff.
So you can find me on social media at official AFTA, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, everywhere, all streaming platforms under the name AFTA, AFTA. Same thing if you type if you go on YouTube, type in AFTA music videos, they should pop up. If you go on YouTube, I probably have almost 40 battles on YouTube right now.
Dang, that's what's up.
Most definitely, yeah. No, the battle rap is where I really, to be honest, where I got my name from out here, where I'm from. People first knew me for being a battle rapper, and then I transitioned more so into the music lane as I got to my late 20s.
He said, "Battle me, after me, it'll be a catastrophe." Can we hear some bars before you go, man?
Can you spit some bars?
I got you.
Yeah, let's go.
I got you. I say I'm spitting hot style with a hot style, hell of a flow, but I'm saved like a doc file, motivated like a son, trying to make his pop smile. Started at the bottom, now I'm hopping out the dog pile. Music fucking up the streets like it's my lost child. But I'ma grind till I'm enshrined with the boss title. These MCs think they hot, but they all mild. They facts never lead to bars. That's a mock trial. Sipping Johnny Walker while I'm stepping on these squares. That's hip hop hopscotch. Bars flying through the air. I said I'm squaring off with life. I hope I ain't the loser. Really, I'm just hoping I'm around to help shape the future. I got the keys to shut it down like the main computer. Yeah, I'm a problem, so they fear me like a dangerous shooter. But I don't need a gang, and I ain't gotta bang the Ruger. I be taking chances while you making play it safe maneuvers.
If I have to get in trouble, I'm calling you. I'm calling you.
Dialing.
Top five.
Son, for sure, no doubt. Hey man, we're on to go ahead and thank you for coming on our show, man. Thanks for blessing our show today, man. We'd like to bring you back in anywhere between 3 to 4 months. See how you doing.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Big shout out to y'all, man, on a successful platform. You know what I mean? And I'd love to be back, man. Like I said, I got new music on the way. I got a whole project coming, so I'll be ready soon.
All right, shoot it to us, man. We'll definitely put it in rotation when we have Mondays and Fridays, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week and whatnot. And we look forward to hearing your new music.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You have a good night, and we're gonna go ahead and leave it off with hold up real quick for one time. It was his first music video. How to Hustle, and we'll be right back with a topic from Monet, so y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages, and check it out. This is after How to Hustle. This was the first record that we played at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Nobody taught me how to hustle. They only showed me how to work. Pretend like they my friend, but they don't wanna see me win. They rather put me in the dirt. Nobody taught me how to hustle. Shit, I ain't even know my worth. Tryna get a deal while I'm dealing with these bills. Pay attention to my words. Come on. Where you from don't make you real. These niggas swear they hard. Living in the field, got you gassed up off a charge. I'm just trying to keep my record clean and focus on these bars. Take a trip to Venus, I'll be dancing with the stars. Everybody got tattoos, my body got scars. Feel the pain inside these words, I'm just bleeding from my heart. These people try to play me, why they think that I ain't smart. I was fishing for a marlin, messed around and caught a shark. Shorty pulling on my strings, something like the weather, how she learned to play the harp. And she don't never miss her mark. Caught up in a brainstorm, we must have had a spark. Cause all I see is lightning while I'm walking in the dark. I might never make it home, I've got no one to lean on. But I don't need no team, cause I can do this on my own. By myself, cause I can't even get alone. I'm low-key dangerous, boy, you better watch your tone. Lost a couple hits when I slipped and broke my phone. Hit rock bottom, but I ain't even break no bones. They used to call me little man, now they see I'm grown with a different point of view, like I'm looking through a drone. One of a kind, I hope I die before they try to make my clone. Cause they ain't on my speed when I get inside my zone. Niggas try to stock me like some rims without the chrome. That only made me bolder, now it's got me rolling stones in the fast lane. Still couldn't keep up with the Jones. Born to be a legend, time to let that shit be known. They love when this cat rapping over saxophones on the spot, calling shots, I'm the chief like Pat Mahomes. I can't even lie, I used to let the criticism bother me, but they don't pay my bills, and motherfucker, I know talk is cheap. Trying to chase this dream, and that's probably why I'm walking sleep, digging for the truth, but I don't think they ever got this deep. Nobody taught me how to hustle, they only showed me how to work. Pretend like they my friend, but they don't wanna see me win, they rather put me in the dirt. Nobody taught me how to hustle, shit, I ain't even know my worth. Tryna get a deal while I'm dealing with these bills, pay attention to my words.
Take it all back when niggas was selling crack. Me and John Wayne and Chris go tell them that. We in a smoker in on Nintendo was hella whack. I looked up to midnight, I'm inspired to pedal packs. My desires were Jordans and metal gats, but your hustle don't mean shit to the game if you never stack. Quarter pound of brick weed while rolling a 10 speed, hitting runouts out of Ross or Marshalls, we 10 deep. Even rode the bus 7 to push your luck, trying to get a couple bucks. This banging shit leave you stuck. Niggas hit you up cause you famous for throwing up. Signs that ain't theirs, it get dangerous when you tough. Listen up, I've been there, drama coming from thin air. Better throw on your swimwear, wear your vest or you sink here. Niggas don't think here, stand on corners and drink beer. Supposed to be on your P's and Q's, how do you think clear? I am not sincere, I ain't showing no love. Gotta stand on your price, if you ever sold drugs. Take a chance, roll the dice, if you wanna move up. Man, the streets ain't nothing nice, can't have no hole in your blood. Cause stand on your principles, you got goals to reach. If I should die before I blow, I pray the Lord I'm G. I'm thankful for the smokers who supported me. Most importantly, thank the Paisa for the quarter key. Shit is different, I used to sell crack. Now I'm sitting in the studio, treating it like a trap house. It's 50 for an hour just to record, about another 150 if you want the vocal cords. I'm cocaine, shit is trickling out my pores. Come to Time the Studios, bet you come back for more. I distribute it and get your shit in the stores. I got it, whatever you can afford. The boy.
Some dope music right there, man. I could listen to that for sure. I bump that. No doubt. No doubt. So we back. We gonna go ahead at the end of the show on Monday Madness. Is we're gonna have a topic that y'all can engage with and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and let Monet take it away.
So I just wanted to talk about basically, it seems like right now a lot of people are just all the retaliation going on, all the hate going on, you know, blood, I mean, like blood family fighting blood family, friends fighting friends. Everybody, just being so negative against their own kind. I just want to tell people, like, don't let nobody change you. Don't let what people did to you change that person you are. We need healers. We need the people we interview. We need philosophy. We need solo. We need AFTA. We need people like you guys in this world that actually try to be that one to still, let people know this is what it needs to be like. And a lot of people are starting to go down the wrong road just because they see it, and I don't like that. A lot of people are starting to give up on everything, and we just need people to just be a healer. Keep being who you are. You might not think you're doing something or changing someone's life, but you will be so surprised at how many people will say that just one thing you said to them changed their reflection on life.
For sure, no doubt, man. I definitely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? We need more love. It's crazy, like just listening to the news. I normally try to stay away from the news, but with everything going on with Iran and Israel and whatnot, it's like first Trump comes on and he says, "Oh yeah, they bombed us, bombed the base, but they didn't do nothing to the base." Then next thing he knew, he comes out talking about, "Oh, it's ceasefire. I pretty much single handedly ended the war myself." And then come to find out, Iran was like, yeah, we still firing on ASS. I don't know what you talking about. It's still up. We still," and they're like, "We didn't start this war. Israel did." So
Yeah.
it's like, man, well, I don't know who to believe at this point. Whether America has a hand in this or Israel is like, "Oh, we got America, so we gonna fire them," and maybe they playing us too. Maybe Israel trying to play the U.S. Knowing that we gonna have a back. Like, oh yeah, we gonna just start stuff with all these countries. I don't know. Maybe it's the minerals. I don't know, but overall, people right now need that clarity and that love right now because people went crazy when they was like, "Oh, we going to war with Iran." That's all I seen on my timeline. I'm like, damn. All the rest of them problems, the border, the immigration, and all that went out the window.
I think Trump just wants to be able to say like, yeah, I bombed somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I started a war. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
More of a power move than anything because
Yeah.
like he didn't start the whole war when it started back in 2001 and all that. He wasn't part of none of that. I don't know. I
Hmm.
just feel like, he's a clout chaser a little bit.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like now, people right now, like Trump, I feel like certain people out there are looking at power over mind right now. And that's just, it's making it a lot more chaotic.
yeah. Yeah, it's starting to look more and more like we're going off minerals, oil. Like I don't know if hopefully we're not running out of minerals because if we are, then I guess this whole world is effed because we need minerals to
Yeah.
Yeah.
survive. And
I don't want us to go into the next Great Depression.
yeah,
We was
but
halfway there already. We was
what'd
halfway
you
there.
say?
I said we was halfway there already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, but I would like to thank everybody that tapped in tonight, man. We had a dope artist once again. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go ahead and get on our platform, just let us know. We just got to review your music and your traction, man. You got to have a little bit of traction to get on this platform. Yeah, I mean. But yeah, man, we got a show going on Thursday, so we will not have a show on Friday. We'll probably go ahead and go live on Saturday, but check it out all our live footage at the show on Thursday in Phoenix, Arizona. It's going all the way down at Casa Marinos, I believe it's called, right? Solo
Yeah. Yeah. Some Casa Marinos, I think. Yeah.
already. So Epic
Seventh
TV,
Ave.
yes, sir, Ski,
That's
Epic TV Media.
happening.
We will be in the building doing live interviews, also taping interviews. So You know what I'm saying? If you up in Phoenix and you're an artist and you attending the event, or if you're not a part of the event, just come up, pull up on us. You know what I'm saying? We'll do a quick little interview. You know what I'm saying? Love to meet you and bring you up on our platform, man. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Stay blessed and thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you for watching.